What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Main Deck Monday, and today we're looking at a Donphan Walls Robo Substitute deck. But before we get too far into the deck, I want to thank Andrew Kreckler. Before I went to regionals, I was like, all right, guys, what deck should I play? And Andrew Kreckler actually was like, here's a list, test it out, see what you did. And I tested out some, and I didn't really. Like, it was fun, but I had a lot of trouble against Trevin and stuff, and like Trevin, Shaman, and Toad. But now that Legendary Trump cards being banned, I don't know how big Trevin, Shaman, and Toad are going to be. They're still going to be. I know Toad for sure is going to be a dominant deck, but the problem with Donphan here is you had a bad time against Toad because they could just Lyson or Donphan, play laser, one shot it over and over again, and he didn't really have a chance here. But now you do. I feel like. With Trevor and Shaman, I think that deck's just going to die now. You just can't draw through your deck that fastly, or you're just going to lose. Maybe Ging or Trevenant might be a big problem here, but we'll see what happens. We'll go over the deck and see what we think about everything. So we play 3 Hawlucha here for the Flying Press 60, and if they're not an EX, this attack doesn't do anything. And then Shining Spirit, it's not affected by resistance, weakness, or resistance. And this does help a lot against Toad. You can just Flying Press easily for 100 with a strong energy in a fighting stadium. You can two-shot Toads there while they might two-shot you. And now since lasers are being, I guess lasers are losing their power because you can't play like 8 anymore. You only play 4. Maybe they can't one-shot your Holuchas every time. We play a 4/4 Donphan here. Donphan has spinning turn 40, and you switch this Pokemon on your bench. Wreck 80, and there's a stadium card to play. Does 60 more, and you discard the stadium there. So that way you can one-shot EXs here. Now here's where the thing gets kind of interesting, and this is what Andrew kind of threw in there. He plays 2 Sigilyph with Safeguard. Prevent all effective attacks, including damage done to Pokemon by Pokemon EX. So if you're playing against a very heavy EX deck, like maybe like a Mega Rayquaza deck that doesn't play Empoleon or something, you can just sit a Sigilyph there and they can't hit it. They're like, alright, what do I do here? So that's a good card to look into if you really like it a lot. Here we play 3 Wobbuffet, and if you can start Wobbuffet, you are good to go. As long as Wobbuffet is the active spot, each player can't play any abilities from their hand, discard power anywhere. So there's no Shaman, no Jirachi, no Bronzong, no Aromatisse, nothing like that. Only psychic Pokemon. So that's the cool thing about Wobbuffet. Kind of slow your opponent down that way. We play 1 computer just for consistency. Discard 2 cards. Search deck for any Pokemon. 3 Robo Substitute. It counts as a 30 HP basic Pokemon, but when it gets knocked out, it doesn't count as a prize. So that's cool there. You can always spinning turn into a Robo Sub. 1 Sacred Ash. This, of course, was the trump card. Shuffle 5 Pokemon from your discard pile into your deck. 1 Swish, just in case you need to get a Donphan at the active spot. 3 Ultra Ball, this is just to help search out the Wobbuffet, Sigilyphs, and maybe the Donphan in a Fantasy Media too. 4 Verse Seeker, so you can reuse supporters, and as you see, we have a very heavy supporter deck here. 1 Colress, just because you don't really have a lot of Pokemon early game. It takes later game before you start using Colress. We only play 1 Karina. I know a lot of lists, and Donphan playing like 3 or 4, but the reason why I only play 1 here is because we need to get the Wobbuffet and Sigilyphs as quickly as we can out here too. Maybe if you don't play the Sigilyph and Wobbuffet, you can go up to 3 or 4 Karinas, which seems great, and throw a letter in there too. 2 Lysander, just switch one of the bench Pokemon to active spot. I like the card a lot. 4 N, 3 Juniper. Now you see that we switch. We play 4 Juniper. 4 N instead of 3 Juniper, when usually it's 4 Juniper, 3 N. And this is because you don't want to discard a lot of tools. You want to keep everything in your hand and in your deck. That's why you can save resources that way. One teammate was pretty cool here. If a card was knocked out during your opponent's last turn, search it for 2 cards and put them to your hand. And this is cool because if they knock out a Robo Sub, that's technically a Pokemon. You can search it for any 2 cards. This will get you an energy, maybe it's supported for next turn, maybe a Donphan energy. It's a really good card. I like it a lot in Donphan now. We play 3 Fighting Stadium here. The attacks of each fighting Pokemon to play do 20 more damage to the defending EX. 3 Floatstone just to get free with tree cost to the Wobbuffet and Sigilyphs. 1 Muscle Man, 20 more damage to the active. Silver Mangle, 30 more damage to an active Pokemon EX. 2 DCE, and this is just to help you use Wreck, so you can actually get a knockout that way. 4 Fighting and 4 Strong Energies. Now, maybe the deck needs more Strong Energies because you don't have Trump card anymore. Once your Fighting Energies are gone, they're gone forever. But let's see the deck in action. Alrighty, so playing against JMac78, playing a Fighting Psychic deck. Tails, yes, we get to go first here. Alright. So, this is a very tempting start here. I think we'll start Wobbuffet here, just in case my opponent plays supporter-based Pokemon here. And we won't put anything down here right now. Oh, double Wobbuffet start. Oh, like the standoff. Alright, guess we'll attach a DC here and just end my turn. So we have the Donphan for next turn. We can computer search these two away to get a supporter. Oh, speaking of computer search, 2 fighting status come down. This is a Donphan mirror match? That'd be pretty tight. I have to wait and see what opponent gets here. I mean, discard 2 fighting stadiums definitely seems like an indication of a fighting deck here. So we see Karina come down. Oh my goodness, it's a Donphan mirror match. How does this work? I don't even know. So we see a Fanfi come down. Alright, so Verse Seeker for next turn. We'll put our fighting stadium up first. Whatever. Computer search these two away to get a Juniper. Here, we'll put the Donphan down and we'll Juniper here. So we get the Floodstone, Fanfi, Strong Energy, retreat to Donphan, and we will spending turn for 60. Set up Boba Fett here. Now he's going to be able to get a Floodstone and a Donphan here to actually attack with his Donphan. So I mean, it's pretty funny that it's like a Donphan mirror match. All right. So see another the Karina come down. Here we see a Fanfi. He already had Donphan in hand, so that's pretty good there. It's going to come down to who can actually wreck first. I think that's what it usually comes down to. I could be wrong though. I imagine he'll get a Floatstone here. I wouldn't see why he wouldn't. That's what I would. Oh, Verse Seeker. So maybe he already has Floatstone and or Switch in hand. Let's see here. What does J-Mac have here? Okay, the DCE here. That's okay, that's weird. So you see retreat the Boba Fett. Wasted DCE there. Okay, interesting. Now, can we touch like a fighting energy here? Oh, we do. Okay, sweet. So we can touch a fighting energy here. We can Verse Seeker or the Lysander, and we're going to Lysander this Donphan. Retreat here, and here we'll wreck for the knockout. Bye-bye, Donphan. Take the first prize here. Alright, so we get a Siglov. Not that good here. We see a Fanfi become active, so he must have another Verse Seeker to get another Karina, to get a Donphan out in spinning turn here. Here we see a Verse Seeker come out. Like I said, here comes the Karina. And maybe he has an energy already in his hand. Maybe he has Professor Letter. Maybe his deck's more streamlined than mine without the Siglos and stuff. But he plays all Lucha, so he has to play at least Footstones. I must like all his Footstones are prized. It's weird that like we get matched up in a Donphan mirror match. It's a sign. It's a sign, guys. I told you it's going to be a big deck to watch out for. So you see Trainer's Mill here. That's interesting. We don't play any mine. Maybe it's a good card to include. I'm not 100% sure. So we see Donphan come down to Energy, Robo Sub. So he can spin turn to this Robo Sub. Seems pretty safe there. Alright, so on my turn, we can put... we're not going to put the Fighting Stem down here right now. Just so he doesn't have a thing to actually attack us with. We'll put the Halucha down here. Just so we get Color Morpher with this 5 here. We get double Fanfi. And here we'll spinning turn for 60. Sit up the Boba Fett. So now we're both down a Robo Sub. But we see a Trainer's Mill. We can knock out his Boba Fett next turn. Here we see a Juniper here with a Trainer's Mill. Very nice Trainer's Mill there. Here we see a Juniper. We see another Robo Sub come out to play. Here we see another Strong Energy come down. Here, we'll go see Boba Fett actually get knocked out here. Okay. It's fine with me. Now, on my turn. We're going to send Haluch first. He does have the free retreat. Alright. We can Lysander up to Donphan, but we can't knock it out right now. That's a problem here. Now we can teammates. Okay. So we get teammates here for a stadium and a Robo Sub. Alright, we'll put the Robo Sub down here. Touch a Strong Energy here. Retreat to this Donphan. Spinning turn to this Robo Sub here. And the next turn we can drop the Verse Seeker, Lysander, and Verse Seeker for the Lysander. Bring up his Donphan and take another prize that way. Alright, we got 4 Fanfis down. We're doing pretty good here. Opponent's down a Fanfi already. We got 2 Donphans basically ready to go. One's a Fanfi, that's the only bad thing here. Now it's all going to come down to opponent. Does he have a DCE DCE Stadium. Now we saw turn one, he discarded two fighting stadiums with a computer search. I'm not really sure how good a play that was. Maybe he didn't think about the whole like wreck thing coming out to play. So that's why teammates is really clutch here too. That was a cool play they were doing teammates. So let's see here. He's taking a second. I mean, I would just say the Wildfin has free retreat with the Floatstone. So opponent's inactive. Come on, J-Mac. Don't quit on us now, buddy. All right. So he says the Donphan. It doesn't really matter. I mean, he's going to like spin a turn either way to whatever he wants to. So let's. He needs to get another Donphan out here. If he doesn't, okay, there we see a Fanfi. So he's gonna start getting another Donphan out. Here we see a switch. So the Wildfin in here. All right. Oh, we get the fighting stadium, but do we have? Can we top deck the Lysander or not? That's the question. We see energy going down to this Fanfi. And we can Ultra Ball to get another Donphan out. Start loading up that way. Hopefully we can draw to our... Oh, we haven't even played a Robo Sub yet. That's our first one to play here. Okay, sweet. So we have two left. So here we see a spinning turn for 80. Heroes into Mahalucha just for the free retreat. Some Lysander top deck. Nope, that's okay though. Hero discard the Haluchan in. We'll get a Donphan here. We'll put the Donphan down. I'm actually going to attach a fighting energy here, and here we'll end my opponent. Wow, that's pretty bad. Alright, we can Ultra Ball, discard the Fighting Stadium, and switch. And here we'll get another Wobbuffet, just tank, just like he did. Put the Wobbuffet down, put the Floatstone down. Retreat to the Donphan, and here we'll spinny turn for 60. Send it the Wobbuffet. It's a weird Wobbuffet war thing. But now we're down another Fighting Stadium here. So we're down two, we have one left. And it's just going to be weird here. What's going to happen? Who's going to have more Robo Subs? Does J-Mac have a sneaky little Lysander trump card in there? And we'll continue our game. This is a weird game going on. But he does have two outfits with a lot of damage on him already. We've only played one Verse Seeker, so we have three left. And we've only played one Lysander too. We have another Lysander left in deck too. Alright. So let's see. But does he have a Floatstone? Actually, that's another thing too. To actually retreat or not. So let's see, what is J-Mac has another Robos up here. Alright, very nice from him. Here we see a Verse Seeker. I wonder what this will get. I guess a Sycamore? Okay, Karina. Karina for another Fanfi. Yeah, seems good. 4, 6, 8. 6, 8. I'm trying to figure out here. We can set up Halucha next turn, and we can actually spinning turn won't knock us out. Do 4, 6, 8, and then you have resistance, so I'll only do 60. Might be the okay play. He'll have to attach like a DCE and wreck us. Here we see a Silver Ring come down to Donphan. Not that it doesn't really matter, but here we'll see a spinning turn for 4, 6, 8, and spinning turn into probably this Robo Sub. Yeah, seems good here. So we top deck an Ultra Ball here with just Juniper or whatever. We'll get another Donphan down here. We'll attach another Strong Energy here. Yeah, seems fine. And here we'll retreat to this Donphan. Here we'll spinning turn for 60. Like I said, we'll set up the Halucha because it can't get one shot here unless my opponent attaches a. Well, he already attached a Silver Wrangle here, so it's not really going to matter that much to us. Now, unless he has another Strong Energy, that could be different. So we'll have to see what happens. This is a very weird chess match kind of thing going on here. I hate saying that this is a chess match when it's Pokemon, but I mean, it's a weird, like, what's going to happen. Here we see the Donphan come active. Like I said, it's only going to do 60 to us right now. Unless he attaches DC and Wreck here. Come on, J-Mac, what do you have? What do you have? Alright, so see a Flyer Press, or spinning turn for 60. Okay, and you'll see the Wildfet come active. Here we'll Verse Seeker for the Lysander. Okay. And we'll Lysander up the Donphan, drop a Fighting Stadium, attach a Fighting Energy here, retreat to this Donphan, and here we will wreck for the knockouts, take our prize. Alright, 5-4 here. This is a weird match. Alright, so we'll see the Wildfet come active here. How many Robo Subs is he down? 1, 2, 3. He's down 3 Robo Subs already. Here we see it in here. We see a Trainer's Mail. Now we don't have any. Oh, we see a Robo Sub come down. Alright, very nice. But we don't have any more cards we can really spinning turn to kind of stall. Now we can knock out this Fanfi. He's going to sit up at his Donphan here. Alright, he's just going to do a spinning turn here, though. So on to my turn. There's multiple things here. We can Lysander up something. One, two. We could wreck something if we need to. Four, six. I mean, we can't take a knockout on this Fanfi right here, which seems pretty good here. I actually like that play here. So bring out this Fanfi, knock out his Fanfi, and he'll only have one Donphan left here. Yeah, we'll Verse Seeker here for the Lysander. Lysander with the Fanfi. And who do we spinning turn to is the question here. I guess we'll spinning turn to this Donphan. And the only way he can knock us out if he's wreck us. So I think that's the best play here. Let's see if I'm active. But after this, I'm not really sure what we can do here. What's right here? What kind of tool is this attached? Is there a tool attached? Silver Bangle. Okay, sweet. I'm not really worried about Silver Bangle here. Silver Bangle here. Like I said, the thing is going to come down to J-Mac play a trump card to start this chess match kind of thing all over again. Now, I don't think he plays any more fighting stadiums. So here we see a light sitting here. Bring up the Wild Face. So he's going to take a knockout here with the spinning turn. Very nice move from J-Mac. Alright. So we see him get knocked out here. Sit at the Robo Sub. Here we sit at the Halucha with a free retreat. Go to my turn. We'll drop the Robo Sub here and end him down to 3. Or we can Karina. How many Verse Seekers are we down? 1, 2, 3. We're down to 3. We have 1 left in our deck, maybe. Here we'll end here. So we got the Verse Seeker there. We'll retreat. Doesn't really matter to who. And here we'll spinning turn for 60. Set up our Robo Sub. Taking a knockout there. Alright, so we can knock out both these subs for a game here. How many Robo Subs is down? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's down 4 Robo Subs here. It's all gonna come down to how many Verse Seekers, Lysanders does J-Mac have left? Alright, oh, he plays Sacred Ash. Oh, we play Sacred Ash too, I think. We just haven't seen ours. I forgot about that. Alright, okay, here we see Karina, so he's gonna get a Fanfi out here. See a Fanfi. And I think I'm just going to waste the turn. Lysander up the Fanfi, knocking it out. That way he can't have more Donphans in play. I think that's the right move here. So we see a spinning turn here, knocking out the Robo Sub. I'm sorry this match is not that interesting, but it's really interesting to me. I like this match a lot. Alright, so we see the Wildfit come active here. We'll set up this Donphan. And the reason why we're doing this is we're going to spinning turn to this Donphan. So that way we have another attacker. So here Reverse Seeker for the Lysander. Lysander of this Fanfi. Attach a strong energy here. Oh, let's cancel this. Alright. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We can actually one-shot this Donphan. Oh, we could have one-shot this Donphan this turn. Oh, I messed up there. Well, spinning turn here for 80. Send up this Donphan. Take a prize. Oh, we get our focus, our Sacred Ash, which is not really that useful right now. Alright, so we need to draw into a Verse Seeker, and we just attach another strong energy here because he has a muscle band here. So we can do 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, actually knock out this Donphan for the last 2 prizes. So I think that's how we're going to do the game plan here. It's 2 to 4 here. It seems like we're going to win here. Here we see an Ultra Ball. Oh, it depends if we have another 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, we can't one-shot the Mob Fets either. Alright, Verse Seeker, Karina. Oh, we need to see if is the other Verse Seeker. We already played all 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 Lysander. We have 1 left. I don't know if it's in the deck or not. Is the question here. All right, this is a crazy game here. How many energies are we down? Fighting energies are we down? 1, 2, 3. I think we're down 3 fighting energies. We might have 1 left. We're going to check our deck with this Karina, that's for sure. He needs to drop that Wobbuffet too. But does he have another Floatstone to actually to switch here? So he's just going to wreck us here? Oh, that's kind of annoying. That misses a lot of things. Okay, why would you do that to us? Alright, so we'll Karina here. Get a Donphan. Oh, we get the Floatstone! Yes! Alright, so Floatstone this guy. I thought we were out of Floatstones. Put a strong energy here. Put a Donphan down. Retreat to this Donphan. Here we'll wreck. 4 knockout. Taking that knockout on the Donphan there. There we go. Very nice. So now I don't know what my opponent can do to actually retaliate here. This is a really good match here. See the Wobbuffet come down. We see a fighting energy come down. The max he can do here is 40. Here we see teammates for like a Donphan and something else. But it doesn't really matter. We have the game now. We can just wreck anything for a knockout. Yeah, oh man, I thought we only played 2 floatstones for a second. I forgot how many we played here. So, very nice here. So, there we see a Donphan come down and the Fanphan come down. Doesn't really matter. We're just going to wreck here for a knockout. There we see a 40. And he's going to send it probably another Wobbuffet. Yep, and we'll see another Donphan here, and here we'll just wreck for the knockout, taking the prize. Oh, my opponent just conceded the game. But there we go. Donphan, Hallelujah. Donphan, Wobbuffet mirror match. Pretty crazy there. But hopefully you enjoyed the deck. We actually saw me donking a Night March deck too, which is pretty funny. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe down below. Have a great day. Alrighty, bye.